History hides secrets. Some were buried by time, others were buried on purpose. Welcome to the History Vault, where forgotten stories and history's greatest mysteries are brought back to life. In 1590, more than 100 people disappeared without leaving behind a single body or a single answer. The only clue was one mysterious word: Croatoan. The lost colony of Roanoke remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. In 1587, more than 100 English settlers crossed the Atlantic, hoping to build a permanent home in the New World. They believed they were creating the first successful English colony in North America, filled with hope for a new beginning. For a short time, life seemed promising. Homes were built, crops were planted, and families dreamed of a better future. But their optimism would soon fade as food became scarce and survival grew more difficult with every passing week. As supplies continued to disappear, the colony faced a difficult choice. Governor John White decided to sail back to England in search of food and reinforcements. White promised he would return as quickly as possible, believing he would be gone for only a few months. But history had other plans. England was preparing for war against the mighty Spanish Armada. The war delayed every available ship. Days turned into months, and months became 3 long years. 3 years later, John White finally returned to Roanoke, expecting to reunite with the colonists he had left behind. But the silence that greeted him was unlike anything he had imagined. Every house stood empty. There were no voices, no footsteps, not even signs of a struggle. Then, White noticed something carved into a wooden post. A single word that would puzzle historians for centuries. White searched every corner of the settlement, hoping to find even the smallest clue. Strangely, there were no bodies, no blood, and no signs of a violent attack. Even more mysterious, the fortifications had been dismantled carefully, not destroyed. One possibility soon emerged. Had the settlers abandoned the colony and joined the nearby Croatoan tribe? Some historians believe the colonists may have found refuge among the Croatoan people. Later reports even described Native Americans with European features and customs. Another theory suggests that hunger forced the colony to abandon Roanoke entirely, yet no one knows where they went, or whether any of them survived. Another theory points to disease, suggesting illness may have slowly weakened the colony. Others believe hostile attacks may have forced the settlers to flee. Yet not a single theory explains every piece of the puzzle. More than 4 centuries later, the lost colony of Roanoke remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries.
Modern archaeologists continue searching for answers beneath the soil of Roanoke Island. Every discovery reveals new clues, but never a complete answer. Centuries have passed, yet the mystery refuses to disappear. Historians still debate what truly happened to the lost colony. Perhaps the truth vanished together with the colonists themselves. And that is why Roanoke remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Thank you for watching the History Vault. If you enjoy exploring history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and join us for the next journey into the past.